It's time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, July 16th, 2020. It's 10 o'clock in Norton, Massachusetts, and the Norton temperature is 63 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 10 o'clock news on this late Thursday night is Georgia governor sues Atlanta mayor over city's mask mandate. Trump fires campaign manager was unable to convince voters that Trump's America isn't in flames. Bill Steppe and Nate Numbin over Bridgegate takes charge for Trump. Second stimulus check income limit will likely be higher than $40,000. Scientists should not stand in the way of schools reopening White House. Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany says fire extinguished aboard USS Ronald Richard after breaking for 4 days. Imperial College vaccine enters second round of human trials. Fauci issues warning the states reopening too soon. Almost all COVID-19 patients with symptoms had at least one of the three small DC survey says. New York prosecutor warns against Trump tax return delays. Trump weakens environmental law to speed up permits for pipelines and other infrastructure. Vital coronavirus data immediately vanishes after Trump administration removes control from CDC. Prince Andrew's official website removed amid Ghislaine Maxwell arrest. Russian hackers try to steal coronavirus research, intelligence agency says. Attorney General William Barr blasts Huawei for such a move to please the Chinese Communist Party. Non-essential travel restrictions extended at U.S. borders with Canada and Mexico. Let's dispense with the idea that Donald Trump cares about democracy in Hong Kong. U.S. extends border closures. EU tightens travel restrictions. Statue of Black Lives protesters removed in Britain. Tokyo, Melbourne, and Spain set new coronavirus case records. Judge extends deadline for ICE to release children from family detention facilities. Netflix celebrates Ted Sarandos to co-CEO. Record 1 in 6 COVID-19 deaths. Georgia governor sues Atlanta. Quick testing and contact tracing improves the odds of success of limiting COVID-19 spread by reducing transmission of much as 8% per infected person, according to analysts published by the Lancet. U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention on Thursday extended the total for a cruise ship to state doctor at sea. At the end of September, coronavirus cases spiked in the United States. Yet, President Pujo will be known as still on his fall in the completion of $50 billion merger with companies announced. Julian Connolly, 19, was denied bond and will remain in jail after being in charge of the death of HBO Sequoia Turner. Judge ruled Thursday. U.S. Six-cent ban on cruise ships at CCC says coronavirus continues to expand rapidly. Walmart, Target, CVS lead corporate push for face mask amid U.S. cases spike. Solar Orbiter returns first data, snaps closest pictures of the sun. NASA delays the launch of its next powerful space observatory that changed Web by 7 months. 3 countries are scheduled to send spacecraft to Mars this summer, and by the pilot. Why yet? Hydrocarbon still doesn't do anything, new data shows. Nearly 1/3 of Florida children tested positive for COVID-19 tests. All of them. Sturdy South Attleboro Urgent Care Center reopens. It marked the kickoff campaign swing in Attleboro on Friday. North Attleboro man accused of pulling gun announcement. Attleboro Church holds racial justice vigil Friday. North Attleboro among housing choice communities. Since the late 18th century, the bald eagles are known as American symbols, like generally these large prey birds is spread out by North America and some parts of the lower 48 states. Club brings kids and teachers together. Peter Children's time, 10:04, time out first. Former Redskins employee Emily Applegate alleged sexual harassment, verbal abuse. Tiger Woods shoots 171. Memorial Tournament. Derek Henry would become Jennifer and Clyde, and Derek, Nika Patrick, and Aaron Rodgers break up after 2 years together. And now, looking at the traffic and trends to check at 10:04 on this late Thursday. Beep, beep. on the MBTA subway, commuter rail, and the ferry. They are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways in New England. Mass spectrum on the westbound side, a little bit slow between the Palmer and the Westfield stretches. 91, southbound side, a little slow. After 84, Hartford, Connecticut. 84, Brooklyn by the Newtown, Connecticut stretch. 95, northbound side, slower than 91 in Waving, Connecticut. 195 and the northbound side, also 140 out in New Bedford, Mass. And 25 on westbound side, a little bit slow before 195, 495 at Wareham, Fina, the northbound side, slow around 228 in Rockland and hit between the Bridge with South Expressway, southbound side to the Pike in Boston, Mass Pike, westbound side a little bit slow before 146 in Worcester. 29 eastbound side, a little slow on the Worcester stretch, and Route 101 westbound slow to Everett back in Manchester after end. 295 on the northbound side, a little bit slow between the Saco and Port Maine, and 93 on the southbound side, a little bit slow around down to New Hampshire. Peter Children's time, 10:06, time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite loop, and it shows a line of showers and thunderstorms stretching line from Lebanon, New Hampshire, all the way down to Albany, New York. And rain showers east of Pittsfield, Mass. Rain around Torrington and Poughkeepsie, New York. Torrington, Connecticut, and Poughkeepsie, New York. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. It's going to be mostly cloudy, about 59 degrees, south of about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Friday. Slight stretch showers before 4 p.m. Then a slight stretch of showers and thunderstorms between 4 and 5 p.m. Mostly cloudy, about 37 degrees, south of about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Gust size 21 miles an hour. Just as trains and Pontiac. Slight stretch of showers and thunderstorms between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Mostly cloudy, about 68 degrees, southwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Just as 20% for Saturday. Most of the time, it's be odd and humid, about 9 low, 69 degrees, light west wind for Sunday. Touch about between 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. All right, sun's got 95 low, 83 degrees, southwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour for Monday. Just the showers after 1 p.m. Partly sun's got 93 low, 71 degrees, southwest about 9 miles an hour for Tuesday. Most of the sun's got 91 low, 7 degrees, light of wind, shifting southward about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Wednesday. Check the showers, patch fog otherwise, mostly clouds by 86 low, 7 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Just 40%, and for Thursday, patch fog otherwise, partly sun's got 85 degrees, southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour. Right now, north and it's 63 degrees. Asking me for the Peter channel. 10 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, July 16, 2020. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a goodbye day. Stay safe, be positive, be well. See you tomorrow morning. More important, hope you have a good night.